Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. Big shout out to all the subscribers. Welcome along anyone new, gratitude to all. So this video is about technique, right? Good technique starts with a good stance, right? Good balance. Hands up, nice and relaxed, chin down, elbows in the right place. And punch from the chin, right back to the chin. Nice. Good. If you're a complete beginner, or you've been boxing a little bit and you want to know how to get good technique, what good technique is. Straight back, straight back. You're doing this and it's dropping a bit, right? I want to go from here to here. Better, much better. Relax your shoulders. It's all right, it's still part of the technique. It's why we're doing the video, because there's a lot of things you can adjust now that are really going to help. And you want to know a few pointers on what to do and where to start, which will really elevate your game. This video is for you. I'm going to be in the gym while I'm explaining from out here. Jab. 1, 2, hook. Excellent. Elbows down a little bit. Jab. 1, 2, hook. Had a couple clients on Thursday and we were drilling technique. Jab. Slip roll. Slip roll. Pull. Slip. Roll. Jab. 1, 2. Just to make sure they were on top of it, because technique can falter sometimes, you know, it can really, you can pick up bad habits. You don't even have to lift up like that, right? You're lifting up a little bit. I want to be almost more centered on the ground. Don't move that back foot. First things first, right? As a beginner, complete beginner, or even a pro, having a good stance, as always, is absolutely imperative. If you don't have a good stance, you're going to be in a negative place, right? You need to have a good stance to make sure your technique is good. You need to have a good stance for your punches to be, you know, have a much better chance to be as crisp and as efficient as they can be, right? If your stance isn't good, if your hand positioning, if you're not relaxed, your shoulders are hunched up, you're too square on, your feet are in the wrong place, all these things, if that's happening, your technique doesn't stand a chance of being good. All right, neither does your defense. And defense, blocking, rolling, that's technique as well. Even when blocking, right? Having a good base and balance. If I catch you here, here, here. Good. 1, 2. Catch. Yes, punch technique is different, but technique all centers around boxing fundamentals essentially, but all the moves and skills that you have to perform, you have to try to get the technique good, and to do that you need a good stance, right? Very, very, very important. So watch the videos on stance. If you don't know what a good stance is, I will leave a little short video that I made right now, because it's very important. It really helps you understand right now how to get a good stance. Just make sure you ask yourself a few questions, right? Are your elbows on your rib cage? Are you relaxed? Are your shoulders nice and relaxed, right? You don't want to be stiff and tight like that. That's burning energy. Right? It's a very common mistake for beginners to make. Is your balance good? Right? Are your legs pointing? Is your front leg pointing forward? Is your back leg pointing off to the side here? Right? There should be a line, a center line. Your head is on here. Each foot should go either side of that. (60-40), right? 60% on the back foot, 40% on the front. your shoulder nice and tucked here. You're not too wide, right? All these things are really important, and you can work on them when shadowboxing, right? Right here is chin tucked. You don't want to be up too high like that. Nice and relaxed here. Bing. Right, you can really work on it. Just shadowboxing. Moving around. Once you do that, you want to make sure you punch from your chin. Right, your hands should be up, so you should have a good start. So punch from your chin and shoot the shot, make the impact, bring it right back to the chin. That's really important, all right? Keep the punch straight. If they're straight punches like the 1s and 2s, keep them as straight as possible. Snap it, boom, good. From the chin, right back to the chin. Boom. 1, 2, yep. See, keeping the punches straight, you want to keep the full extension, make the impact, bring the shot right back. That's really important. That's something you can do, right? You just got to make sure your arm is fully extended. If you're hitting the bag, make sure your length to the bag is good. You're not overreaching, or you're not being short enough. I'll leave videos on how to hit a heavy bag where I talked about that. Again, being relaxed. These are all fundamental parts of giving yourself the best chance to have good technique, okay? And when you're throwing more than one punch, whatever punch you just threw has to come right back to the chin. Boom, good. Bring that back to the chin, right? You do this, bing, bing, here, boom, and leave it there. It's got to go, boom, right back to the chin. Right. Okay, especially like on a 1-2. A lot of mistakes will happen. The 1 will come out, the 2 will come out, and the 1 will be nowhere near the chin. And I understand there's a lot to think about, especially when you first start learning. It's a bit overwhelming. But these are very important things that you could drill and program yourself to do well now. 1, 2. Beautiful. 1, 2 hook. 1, 2 hook. Slip, body shot. Good. Excellent. Back to the chin. Good. Yeah, but they were there. They were closer than before. Right. Don't tell them that. Too late. See right there, that line? Great thing. Back to keeping your right foot over a bit, right? It's going to help open up the shot. Good. Straight. Bing, straight here, boom. It's like you're going straight here, boom, hit the contact, straight back. And that's the point, is this is a programming exercise when you first start learning anything. And you don't want to program yourself wrong, right? You want to make sure that you are in a good stance at all times. Maintain a good stance. There's a video I made, go and watch that. It talks about every time you move, every time you pivot, every time you step, every time you punch. You know, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, you have to maintain a good stance, because that's going to allow you to have better technique, and it's going to allow you to make sure you can defend yourself properly, right? So I'll leave the rest of this video, right? The quick summary: you need a good stance. That's the paramount, okay? Punch technique is complicated. Yes, you've got to turn your hips. Yes, you've got to rotate. You put your shoulders through the punches. Absolutely. And you should do all those. But starting with a good stance for a complete beginner is a great place to start. Keep the shot straight. Rotate your shoulders. Turn your hips. Snap the punch. Bring it right back to your chin. You know, I'm not trying to overwhelm people because sometimes there's too much information, but I'll leave the rest of the session that I had with the guys and some shots from me in the gym at the end of this video. And yeah, you should go and check that out because it's really important. And I'll make another video for slightly more advanced boxers if they want a bit more information on technique, because I could go on all day about technique. It's so important. But for now, that is it. Appreciate you watching, especially if you made it this far. Smash the like button. You know, I've got trying to put a bit more content now. I've got a video coming on the philosophy of power, which I've been trying to do for a while, but I finally shot the stuff in the gym the other day. So I'm going to be talking about power and how you, the beginner, can develop your power, and what power is from a scientific standpoint too. I'm going to go in really deep on that one. Not necessarily for beginners, but it will help you understand, you know, how to look at power, because you don't always need it. You know, it's one attribute. You know, there's loads of others. People get obsessed about it, which is understandable. But anyway, that's it from me. Thanks again. Take care. Cross. Good. Snap it. Good. From the chin, right back to the chin. 1, 2. Yep. Same with when you're slipping and rolling. Good technique comes from a good stance, nice and small movements. You don't have to go crazy. Slip, roll. Good. Slip, roll. Slip, cross. Slip, cross, roll. Uppercut, hook, cross. That's it. Turning those hips, keeping your balance. Ding, ding, ding. Good. Put the shoulders through the punches. Boom, boom, boom. Do it. Uppercut and then hold it, right? Turning it here. Front shoulders out here. Cross, shoulders. Boom. Right? Beautiful. Do it again. That's it. Put it together. Good. Roll. Slip. Slip. Slip, slip. Roll. Pull. Go. Pull, cross. Jab. Jab. That's it. 1, 2. 1, 2 hook. 1, 2 hook. Good. Cross. Cross hook. Cross hook body shot. Good. Jab. 1, 2. Jab. Snap it. Snap it a little straighter. No. Boom. Snap it up. You know what I mean? Cross hook. See, technique's gone a bit faltered. Why? Because you're trying too hard, right? You went for too much power, too much speed.
I also my feet were set when I did it.
Well, exactly. We got that on camera, so it's good. So the point of that is, don't try too hard. Stay a bit more relaxed. Don't force it. Okay? Don't lean in before you throw that too, yeah? You were like this.
Yeah. Try to punch too hard.
Exactly. But that's why we're doing the video, because trying to punch too hard can lead to bad technique.